TitleMatchNetwork.com.
And the Awakening is no stranger to gold, albeit the titles are not on the line here tonight. But, as much as, the Awakening gives a lot of the locker room grief, I can't blame Halreen Lopez for kind of going where the gold is.
I mean, it's one of those things where Halreen Lopez felt like she was doing all of the right things and it wasn't paying off. All of a sudden, the alignment with the Awakening and things are starting to click. They're starting to make sense. Now, Vita VonStarr and Gabby Ortiz starting it out for their respective teams. I wonder about the cohesion that we're going to see in Carreras, Ortiz, and Mimi. As Ortiz brought down to the mat hard by Vita VonStarr.
Gabby and Vita, some CCW originals alongside Notorious Mimi. They've been here since pretty much the very beginning. Now going at it, can't believe 2 years. What a difference we've seen.
What a difference we've seen, and what a whirlwind time really does fly. As that knee flying, cracking the skull of Vita VonStarr, down to that neck breaker from Ortiz. But Vita scrambling away, and it is Brittany Blake and Clara Carreras.
That is an advantage of a multi-person matchup. If you're tired, you can just tag out. You can tag out and bring in another fresh competitor.
Clara Carreras showing off her speed, her style here. Bounding off of the ropes, that lucha prowess on display, using every inch of the ring and using the momentum. Now, Gabby Ortiz and Notorious Mimi, a little bit of stereo offense. Getting through with that back kick, and Brittany Blake now drop kick in the corner from Clara Carreras, who opts for the cover.
Utilizing the tag rules to their advantage.
Certainly keeping one another fresh, as you had alluded to, but it also has to do with being able to play on the same page. You need to know if that tag is coming. You need to be able to sense that from your trio's partner, Brittany Blake now. Quick sidestep and on the upper hand, raining down some hands for Clara Carreras. Oh, wow, very lackadaisical, very arrogant cover. And just teeing off on the spine of Clara Carreras.
That kick was very audible.
In comes the spiteful brute. All about power. Halreen Lopez asserting her will here. Clara Carreras completely cut off from her team. Snapped into a suplex into the opposing corner. The mind games, and now the advantage. Vita VonStarr narrowly missing the attention of our official. And another tag made on the side of the Awakening. Oh, God, a devastating crack across the chest, and now Vita VonStarr showing that extension.
Flexibility of Vita VonStarr.
But also the force and the power, the striking offense. Another suplex into that bridge. Trying to keep the pressure on the shoulders, but not enough. Clara Carreras, another very driven individual in this sport. In comes Brittany Blake. Hellacious strikes as well, and more mind games, trying to bait in the opposing side. Drawing the attention of our officials. Clara Carreras.
The Awakening now isolating Clara in the corner to keep her as far away from her tag team partners as possible.
But how much more underhanded to almost give Clara Carreras that inch, to feel like relief might have been in her grasp, only to take it all away.
They've given her some misery, and, if there's anybody who's going to give that, it's the Awakening.
The Awakening, they are in a misery business, that's for sure. Now wiping out Clara Carreras. Almost checking her like one of the Flyers, a Broad Street bully.
Now just taunting her, but Clara gives it right back.
and makes the tag to Gabby Ortiz. Speaking of Philly sports teams, doubles over Halreen Lopez, but the spiteful Brute able to get some offense in. Ortiz now wrenched back to her feet. Sent to that middle turnbuckle. Vita VonStarr getting some licks in as well.
Getting the cheap shots in.
The Awakening are operating like such a well-oiled machine here. As Vita VonStarr now floating into the submission hold, bearing down.
That was a clean bridge.
The flexibility, the cardio, the offense of Vita VonStarr, the acrobatic ability, always on display from the age of the Awakening. Now a tag from Brittany Blake. A bit of a cross body there, driving the air out of the lungs of Ortiz. And now wrenching back. Oh, wait a second. Gabby Ortiz forcing back the shoulders.
Again, this
is
a recurring strategy we've seen of the Awakening, taking their opponents and isolating them, but now Gabby's fighting back.
And Gabby attacking Brittany Blake right in the lower body that had that hold around her shoulders. The lower body effort that she would need for that Killjoy double stomp, for the Bad Omen to get into position. Ortiz now kicks off and makes the tag to Wrestling's Angel.
Maybe the freshest competitor in this matchup, now finally getting a taste of the action, taking down all the members of the Awakening.
It is heaven and hell colliding here at Misery. Power on display from Notorious Mimi, stepping off of Vita VonStarr to get that kick to Halreen Lopez. And sends Vita VonStarr into her tag team partners. Big
giving
kick.
them a taste of their own medicine.
Cracking the jaws of each member of the Awakening is Notorious Mimi. And looking to spread her wings, prepared to take flight is Wrestling's Angel, wiping out the Awakening. Incredible show of fearlessness and agility. But she's not done. The 619 Tiger feint kick connecting, and now targets Halreen Lopez, but Vita VonStarr was right there. Oh, clubbing blow between the shoulder blades of Mimi. Right in the wings. Oh. Trying to cave in the chest. And now Brittany Blake, wait a second. But Head Scissors takes Mimi down, able to roll through it into a spear from Halreen Lopez. Clara Carreras now with the Hurricane Rana. And Halreen hung up on the middle rope. Vita VonStarr putting the kibosh on the momentum, but it looked like the heels might have connected to Clara Carreras. VonStarr now. Power bombed Carreras. Mimi now.
The legal competitor.
But Brittany Blake now. That DDT. Spiking Notorious Mimi. Gabby Ortiz now. Looking for that X Factor. Oh, but here comes Halreen Lopez. Looking for the Tiger Bomb. Oh, wait a second. Instead, just dropping her face first, making that impact. And the Righteous Awakening being hailed, signaled, helter skelter. And now reposition Brittany Blake. Killjoy double stomp. Hooks the leg. And the Awakening reign.
TitleMatchNetwork.com